Welcome to What's Your Why. I'm Shauna and this is Bonnie. Welcome. So we've been talking about Community Christmas. Can you talk about volunteers and how important that is for this foundation and the different things that they need to make this actually come off?
So Community Christmas is a big event. We serve 2,500 kids, which you may have heard from a previous video. And in order to pull that off, we need not a couple hundred volunteers, but 1,000. And it's probably closer to 1,200 volunteers. And the reason that is we have two different days. We have our setup day where we take all of the donations and we create our Christmas store, but we also create what's called our Christmas Carnival, which is really, really fun. So when the parents come in to shop for their kids, they drop their kids off into the Christmas Carnival, where the kids get teamed up with a team of two teen elves, and these teens take a group of 5 or 6 kids around to these different activity stations. So we have volunteers who are running those activity stations, and they do treats, they do games, they do learning activities. It's whatever that group wants to do for their carnival. So we need volunteers to run the carnival and to hang out with the kids and to keep them entertained. And then we also need volunteers to help set that up, to clean it up. We need volunteers in our Christmas store. We have escorts or hosts, that take the families around to the different areas and help them pick out things for their family, help them carry it, things like that. And so as far as who can volunteer, I get that question a lot. It's pretty much anyone over the age of 4. Kids under the age of 4 just have a really hard time, but anyone who's younger than the age of 8, they can either participate in the setup of the event because they think it is so much fun taking the donations to here and there, and they like to play with the toys as they're putting them away, and they think it's fun. And then they also can help their families in the carnival running a carnival station.
I think like the most important thing for me is like when I volunteer my time, I want my children to learn to volunteer their time, and to be a part of something goes to show them so much more of what is really out there. I know that my children have no idea the amount of poverty that's out there and how blessed that they are. So how important it is that I get to bring my kids and have them also help so they can see that their actions matter. Because our kids are the future. So if we can show them, not just by, oh, I'm going to go do this today, but actually show them by, here's what you're doing and why it matters, it can actually make such an impact for our future. So I want to say thank you for allowing those younger kids to be involved because it matters.
It really, you're bringing them up with a heart of service. You're teaching them to grow into this mindset of serving and loving your neighbor. And yet kids as young as 3 get it. They understand that children are in need and they want to help and they're excited to help. I have had a couple of families who told me that this is their tradition. They come back every single year. In fact, we have about 200 volunteers that come back every single year. And they bring their own friends and they bring their family, and it becomes this tradition. And I've heard so many parents say that they feel like their kids feel entitled or they don't understand really what's going on, and then they invite their kids to participate. And they end up having this amazing Christmas the entire rest of December that kind of trickles into the year.
Because it's about the real spirit of Christmas.
Yes, and they capture and they end up having the spirit of love in their own home. They get it from Community Christmas, but they keep it, and then they share it. It's a beautiful pass it on kind of thing.
So how do people get involved with being a volunteer?
So you can go to communitychristmasut.org and you can see the list of all the volunteer opportunities. You can also sign up right there. We use signup.com or Just Serve as our sign up tool. You can also call Rebecca Mickelson at the OWCAP, who's over Community Christmas. You can find her phone number and email address on the website as well. You can also contact Shauna. She's more than happy to tell you, or you can obviously call me too.
Well, thank you so much, Bonnie. I can't wait to be a part of this event. Is there something else you want to add?
Yes, because I forgot. This is one of those things that we love groups. So not just families and individuals, but businesses can get involved, church groups can get involved, Boy Scout, we have Eagle Scout projects that they can do, or Girl Scout projects and things like that. So there is a million different ways to get involved with Community Christmas. If you feel your heart pounding right now and you feel like you should call us, call us. We'll figure out a way and where to put you, and we'll put you to work. So thank you.
Well, thank you again for coming and meeting with What Your Why. I'm Shauna and this is Bonnie, and we're excited to be part of Community Christmas. Thank you.
Thanks, Shauna. Thanks for having us.